Alright, here we are, my first Pokemon challenge. You knew this was coming if you ever checked my channel logo, the very cute logo made by Evac Karma's team. You can check them, I'll link the Twitter in the description, and you can see a shiny Wooper in there. Now, will this be a one-off? Well, there's a chance, but I wanted to do this video because I really loved Madrybread's challenges and videos in general. Of course, he is in the description as well because he deserves every single subscriber he gets. Anyway, what about the challenge? Well, the challenge is, can we beat Pokemon Platinum with only a single Wooper? Now, speaking about Wooper himself, he's not the best. His stats are actually very low, lower than first form starters, but there is one thing that is going for him, and that's his typing. His only weakness is Grass, however, it is a 4 times weakness, so the Grass Gym will be interesting for sure. I'm thinking I'll need at least level 33 for that one, and I'll talk about why right now. His typing does give him some great moves and a good number of TMs and HMs, and Earthquake. Now, it's not too great against Grass, but it should be enough if we work on our attack enough. The main thing in stats, of course though, is the speed. Everything outspeeds us. This will almost 100% require a Quick Claw and a lot of resets. Now, what about the rules? Well, I'll follow MDB's rule set, which says no exploits, no items in battle, only held items and items outside of combat are allowed. And also, I can only use a Wooper. Let's get started. Now, I'll be honest, I kinda wanted a shiny starter and did about 200 resets before giving up. Look, I don't like when things get static, and I had to give up that idea. Did I want it shiny? I mean, the logo is a shiny Wooper. Maybe another time, on a different game. I named the Wooper Mascot, because he is my mascot, my empty-eyed mascot, that I've had a joke with someone on Twitch for over a year now, for that fact alone, and that he is terrified of it for some reason. After the tutorial, we almost had to grind after the first Starly took us down almost. But hey, we won still. Now, to talk a bit about why I want to grind some attack EVs. So, the sweet and short answer is, I'll need to one-shot everything with that 150 power Earthquake because of Stab. Same type attack bonus, in short. After giving the parcel and getting the Poketch, I have to go grind while keeping an eye on EV training by taking down many Shinx. Granted, that was only a handful of KOs needed. At level 9, I do my first attempt on the first rival battle, having learned Mudshot. Even if resisted by Turtwig, it will still be more effective than Water Gun thanks to some speed slowage and higher power. So the first attempt started with me missing a Mud Slap because I thought it was a Water Gun, forgetting that I changed the order. Whoops. So he got a free growl. Nothing earth-shattering and I take down the Starly in a few hits, but my health is getting lower. And when I saw the damage I dealt to Turtwig, I knew this would require a very high amount of luck here. And actually, things did go in my favor, as he basically only used Withdraw, which was odd with me and my lack of physical moves for now. So, I guess easy battle? I'm dreading him for later, that's for sure. Oh, also, on the next fight, I almost got one-shot because I thought I'd be fine with his bide. Well, I was fine, but that was close. For his first Pokemon. At least the second try was better. Before moving to Orber, I make sure to fight every trainer, whiting out on a level 7 Bidoof. If I want to deal with some of those Pokemon for now, I will need Slam at level 15. So, time to go north of Orber and fight Machops on Route 207 for that sweet attack EV. Also try and sneak in a few speed EVs with Ponytas at the same time because it will be nice to outspeed some things at least. And so we get level 15, get 2 points in attack, that feels nice, and we learn Slam. Useless for the gym, but good for everything else. I still make sure to fight everyone before Rourke. And finally, it's Rourke time. The first attempt goes awful. Geodude doesn't get a hit in, but then came Gyarados. 2 headbutts and I'm in red already. A potion and another headbutt later, and the fight is over already. Yeah, the speed of Gyarados is not a good thing for me here. Third attempt, and I actually get a crit on Water Gun, getting him extremely low, and one more Water Gun after that finished it. And Onix didn't stand a chance. So that gives us the first badge. This could have been a bit worse, but I already see a lot of weaknesses in this challenge. I am dreading even more the Grass Gym now. So the next big step is Commander Mars and... oh, Zubat has Toxic, and Purugly doesn't get hurt at all. Well, I guess we'll have to farm a few levels then, huh? I get to level 22 and do a second try. I get immediately hit by Toxic. The end. At level 24, I try again a few times. On attempt number 5, Zubat uses Toxic, but misses. That's an 85% precision rate. So, good. After that, a few slams on Purugly, a close call on 11 health, but we got it. When I get to Eterna Forest, I make sure to stay there a bit longer than I need because I get free heals every fight anyway, so may as well. Even if the EV mostly suck for me. I get out at level 28. This will never be enough for the gym, as stated. I need Earthquake for it, 100%. The grind for level 33 is quite long right now, over 15 minutes with emulator speed up, because I'm giving myself this luxury. So while you're looking at me grinding, I'll plug my Twitch, where I play many games, but I mostly play simulation games because they're my favorites. Oh, and League of Legends. After this, I go and attempt Gardenia, but there is no way I can do anything. Turtwig can two-shot me with Razor Leaf, and if I survive that, Roserade is faster and kills me every time with Razor Leaf. So, it's back to the grind. Every level I try again, and once at level 34, I get a crit on Turtwig, coming to the fight full on HP. Just to still get one-shot by the 4 times grass Magical Leaf. Expected, but this sucks. Level 35 and 36 went the same way, unfortunately. Although, it is quite quick right now thanks to emulator speed up, let's be honest. 37, same thing. 38, nope. 39, nah. Level 40, here are the stats for that level. Yeah, not great. Special defense is especially bad for this fight. After trying this fight about 10 times, it is still not happening. So instead, I'll try something. I know Dustox gives 3 special defense EV, so I'll try and fight those in Eterna Forest for a bit, even if it has a 1% spawn chance. That in Cascoon also. At level 41, we have a different fight. So, even if I didn't show, yes, I did try to go with Amnesia before getting on Roserade, but it would not be enough. Now here though, I had one hell of an attempt. So for once, I don't get hit by Turtwig as I actually dodged the Razor Leaf. So I was able to get an Amnesia. I one-shot Turtwig, surprisingly, and then it's on to Roserade. The Magical Leaf deals about 70 damage, not enough to kill me, and I one-shot Roserade with Earthquake. Yes, I can finally move on. Oh, there's a Cherim, right. Oh well, that's gonna be okay. Oh. I think that in 2 levels I can win this fight now. So we'll now wait until level 43. For now, the grind is still not so bad, I guess. And so here are the stats at that level 43. Not so great, of course, but let's see how the fight goes. Attempt number 9 at this level went this way. I start with Amnesia, Turtwig hits me with Razor Leaf, of course. That takes me down to about under 80 HP. So I can use a Slam to take him down. You have no idea how many times Slam doesn't hit. Onto Roserade, and normally I can survive the first Magical Leaf before unfortunately I don't take her down with Earthquake because Reflect was set by Turtwig. This time there was no Reflect and I know I can one-shot her, but that after that I can't take down Cherim. But on this attempt, for some reason, Roserade goes with Stun Spore, misses, and I one-shot her. That was incredibly lucky. Not only did she not use the leaf, but also missed Stun Spore. And after that, I'm able to take down Cherim in 2 Earthquakes, even if I took a big hit with Magical Leaf. And finally, after 2 hours of grinding, I get the second badge. The Galactic HQ was easy alongside Jupiter, with me having Stab and a super effective move on the Skuntank. When I go to get my bike, Cynthia is there to give me an egg. That's pretty nice, huh? We'll see what's in that egg soon. At level 47, we get Muddy Water, and that's just what I needed to fight the 3rd gym. While trying to find something, the egg starts to hatch. Oh my, what will it be? Right, Togepi. In the box it goes. Now, what I'm trying is to build up a few Amnesias before going to mismatches because Magical Leaf. But at the same time, the first Pokemon can burn me really easily, so here we go, berries. Since remember, hold items are allowed. I gave Mascot a Rost Berry. And so we fight Fantina, and in the end, I didn't have to really do too much. Will-O-Wisp missed, and he just used a Future Sight. So I get 2 Amnesias in, killed him with a Muddy Water, and went on to Miss Magis. The strategy worked as Magical Leaf only dealt 32 damage, and also, the crit was nice to have. Thanks, game. And after that, Haunter goes down in a single hit. And so we get the 3rd badge from that French wannabe. I am the French. Je suis français, okay? And after that oh, damn. I forgot about this rival fight. That's not good. I come to this fight unprepared, and unfortunately, he starts with Staravia, which cuts my attack immediately. And after that is Groddle, which has Razor Leaf. Alright, this will require a bit of luck, but it's doable. 3rd try, and Groddle used Withdraw once, so I actually am able to take him down. Barely. After that, Buizel is slower and goes down with Earthquake, and Ponyta does get a hit on me, but it was a tackle, so that was fine. And I'm able to kill it with Muddy Water. This could have been a bit bad, but I'm dreading our next fight for sure. The 4th gym was nothing serious, that was a sweep, only getting paralyzed by Lucario before he goes down anyway. And now we have to get farming. We have to face our rival before the next gym, and that's never going to happen with our stats right now. We need to 2-shot the Groddle with Return, and that's hard. The grind is still not so bad. I now fight on the right side of the town, and since I use Emulator Speed Up, it's still not so bad. I go up to level 60, making sure I face everyone along the way as well. Here are my stats at that level. Attack is okay, HP is pretty good for sure, but I don't know if I still would get one-shot by Groddle, because yes, my defense is okay, but it's not that great. Surprisingly, my speed is not as bad as I would have thought. First attempt, and I try to get some Amnesias in, because last time he used Mega Drain on me, and I didn't like that, but of course, there's a build-up of Double Team. Surprisingly though, Groddle gets switched in, and he crits Razor Leaf. Well, that wasn't great, and also, I think it's unneeded for me to go Amnesia, truthfully. And second try, Staravia does go down, but then Razor Leaf, Mega Drain, and I'm down. Man, this might not be doable later on. Or so you'd think. Because this is the last fight where it is a Groddle, so we're gonna be fine. Maybe. A few tries later, because I wanted to try and get a crit and did, and I still go down because unfortunately, Ponyta outspeeds me. Finally, after a good 20 tries, I get this attempt. I sped up the start and get Staravia down without getting hit. After that, Groddle gets hit by a crit, takes me down to 28 HP, and I take him down with the next Muddy Water. Side note, yes, it was the best move here since I got my attack cut. After that, Stomp doesn't finish me, taking me down very low though, and I do get the kill with a single Muddy Water. And finally, Buizel tries to use Water Jet, but my big boy mascot actually has Water Absorb. So, instead of losing the HP, he gets 40 HP back, and I kill it after that. Just the win we wanted, and we can move on. Crash Awake wasn't a massive problem, just one bad try and then a sweep, so we're moving on. And now on to another roadblock, Cyrus. Now the fight isn't that hard normally, but Wooper is terrible when it comes to stats. I can sometimes make it through the first 2, but the Murkrow is impossible right now, and I need more level. With the durability and toughness of Wooper, there's no way I can do a strand like Toxic or anything like that. Good thing is that at that point, I still have more battles to do, and somehow after that, I get a very good try against him and sweep him. I thought things wouldn't go well, but at level 65, on my first try, I actually take him down. I guess the 3 levels were enough, and thanks to that now, I can move on. And thanks to that now, I can learn Surf, which is just a better Muddy Water, because at least this one has full accuracy, and with more power points. And now I get to the next gym, and before that, we have to do a big battle against our rival. The first try, Staraptor gets in, cuts my attack, and gets a double team and a takedown before going down. Next is Torterra. I can 2-shot him, so that's good to know. However, he can 1-shot me from 125 HP. So that's not too cool. Yeah, a lot of roadblocks in this challenge, huh? Even if some attempts I could make it to Rapidash, Torterra still takes me down too low. And after that, I just decide to go and level up to 70. And so, after about 10 minutes of fast leveling, here are the new stats. Honestly, I expected a bit worse, especially speed. Also, nice. And now, first try on that level, and it goes surprisingly well. Literally first try, I'd get Staraptor down having only taken a takedown hit. I then one-shot Torterra with a crit on serve that I desperately needed, and the rest is going well as well. Even if my HP went down to 18 HP, I saw that things were going to be fine for me here. So we take down our rival once again and can move on. Byron wasn't hard, but he did make me sweat when Metal Burst from Bastiodon took me down in red, but I was still fine and he goes down with a second serve. For now, the main challenges aren't actually the gyms, but much more the rival and Cyrus, although I'm not feeling good about the ice gym. After doing both lakes with ease, I move up north and get to the 7th gym. I can already see that we'll have problems, so I think I'll get up to level 80 before moving forward. After a few more tries and before giving up and leveling up, I decide to try something. I go to Iron Island and grab myself Iron Tail, knowing it's super effective against the Snow Bomber. First try with Iron Tail, and I'm able to sweep the team with it. That was kind of lucky knowing its accuracy though. But hey, I'm happy that the fight is over, even if Frostlass was scary with her Blizzard. But oh boy am I happy that this roadblock is dealt with. After all of that, we have to go to the Galactic HQ to fight Cyrus. So, fun fact about this fight, I finished it once in 2 tries, but for some reason, I didn't save and moved it to Jupiter without saving, and lost, and reset, and that just meant I had to restart the Cyrus fight. At least that gave me a great fight to look at once again, even if it took me 14 tries after that. We exchange a few hits, and I am left with 4 HP, and I'm able to finish the Merge Crow. That was a close call, but I knew I could win with the right circumstances. Oh, and Jupiter was fine. After a few tries and not getting confused, it was done easily. Oh, also, we're level 80 now, and here are our stats. Hey, at least we have 100 on both attack and defense, and our HP is pretty good. And that's it. I get to level 85 on Mount Coronet and can get past Mars and Saturn. Really, I couldn't do it at level 80. And then I get to Cyrus in Distortion World, and he kicks my ass. So I'm gonna have to go to level 100, I guess. So it's starting to be a bit longer for sure to grind. I need 1 to 2 full goes to Mount Coronet in order to get 1 level. I think I'll need to change a few things about my build as well. I cannot use Amnesia anyway because I cannot hold long enough in order to use it. After a few weeks where I didn't really think of the game for a bit and needed a break, and also me playing Shining Pearl, I get to level 100, and so here are my stats at level 100. Fine defense and attack, health is fine too, but the rest is pretty damn low. I did come up with somewhat of a plan. I took the TM for Blizzard and turned it to Mascot. There's 3 different Pokemon with Flying type. On the 7th attempt I get this run. I actually use a berry to remove the effect from the burn that Houndoom gives us, take him down with Surf, and then comes Honchkrow. I actually hit Blizzard and take him down in 1 hit. Then comes Gyarados. He's a beast against my Mascot, and Intimidate sucks, but I'm able to slowly win and have him use Waterfall, so I'm almost full in HP. Next comes Crobat, and he uses Toxic before immediately going down. I'm on a timer now. Last is Weavile, 1 Surf takes him down almost completely, and the Berry heals him at almost half HP. Toxic hurts a lot, and his punch takes me down to 14 HP, but I'm able to win with another Surf, winning me the battle against Cyrus. Finally! I then immediately catch Giratina and box him and move on to the 8th gym. Of course, Volkner is a first try, him being electric and me having a ground type. And now we're moving on and finally get things done. First thing when getting to the league is of course the fight against our rival. Let's see how this goes. Oh boy, was this guy a struggle. I was able to beat him when Floatzel actually did a stupid move and gave me HP back thanks to Water Absorb. That was damn close because U-turn and Intimidate was just a damn bad move for me, but a genius move on his side, to be honest. I almost couldn't do anything, but I did have just enough HP to stay alive. And so with that, we can finally move on to the Elite Four. Make your guesses on whether we can win or not. Let's do this. Thanks, MDB. First is Aron, and he took a few tries, but thanks to Mystic Water boosting me for 20% in my water-type moves, he wasn't too hard. Then came Bertha, and she was a sweep with Surf and Earthquake for Rhyperior. Third came Flint, and he was a sweep with Earthquake. Yeah, not Surf, because my physical damage is just that amount higher. And then came Lucian. Lucian was indescribably tough. Let me explain. I needed to use a Quick Claw to try and get past him. However, I didn't need just one Quick Claw activation. I needed 2 or 3 in a row. Basically, if Mr. Mime starts with Reflect, it's a reset. If he goes with Light Screen, I can one-shot him with Earthquake and continue with Alakazam. If Alakazam attacks first, he will one-shot me with Energy Ball no matter what. So if I get the Quick Claw activation, I can one-shot him if Reflect isn't up. Third comes Gallade, and he will sometimes stay alive for my Earthquake even with Quick Claw. However, Leaf Blade isn't actually a one-shot, but leaves me way too low. Even if I don't get a Claw activation, I'll die. If I can kill it without taking a hit, that'd be perfect, but it never happened. I always took Leaf Blade, and it leaves me in red. Always. And after that, Espeon would take me down. Unfortunately, at this point, after an hour and a half of attempts with Emulator Speed Up, I gave up doing it no items. Sorry guys, this wasn't possible. I'm sure Cynthia can be doable without items in battle, but Lucian? You could, but it'd take insane luck. I counted, it'd be a 0.8% chance that you'd get all 3 activations for the Quick Claw, and then you'd have a 15% chance on top of that of getting the right damage range to take down Gallade. This means that I'd have a 0.12% chance of getting past the first 3 Pokemon without taking damage. And even with items, this took many attempts. After getting past the first 3 Pokemon, you have to be really lucky and have Espeon use Signal Beam so that you'd be on high enough HP that Espeon wouldn't kill you with a Psychic hit. This was one take and incredibly difficult. And then, Bronzong is okay. He's the weakest of the team for sure. Can be a problem, but you can have some nice attempts on him with some Quick Claw activations. And so, I make it through... Oh, I went too fast and I got immediately into the Cynthia fight. Well, that's a loss. Gotta redo it. Hold on. There we go. Pretty quick, actually. Alright, I'll make sure that I don't run through the door... Oh. Oh, no, I still didn't save. And so, after another good 45 minutes of extra attempts because I go too fast, I finally get to Cynthia. I go with items for the fight, by the way. I'm pretty sure you could make it without, but it would require good luck against Togekiss. Anyway, so the fight goes pretty well. I first take on the Spiritomb with a crit on Earthquake, as he has no weaknesses. I get the Quick Claw activation and take down Roserade in one hit. Quick Claw is needed to go past her, by the way. Third is Milotic, and it freezes me. I use a full restore, and it goes down in a crit Earthquake. And now comes Togekiss. I go for Blizzard, I flinch, and get down to 44 HP, heal up, and he used Water Pulse, letting me at full HP. I go for Surf to bring it just at what I need for Blizzard to kill. He takes me down to 123 HP, and I don't take a risk and heal. Another Slash leaves me a bit higher, and I try Blizzard. Luckily, I stay alive with 5 HP, but I flinched, and have to heal. Again. This is a stalling battle, and I'm sorry, but this is the best I can do. Air Slash leaves me again with 128 HP, but I take the risk this time to use Blizzard, and it leaves me with 1 HP, and Blizzard connects, but doesn't kill. We both use a heal to get ourselves back full. Air Slash takes me down again to 128 HP, but I hit and crit Blizzard for a one-shot. After that comes Garchomp, and no risk, Potion. Earthquake takes me down low, no risk, Potion. Earthquake leaves me higher because it didn't crit. I go in for the kill, but I miss. Potion. 2 Dragon Rushes get me down to 35 HP, but I'm able to finish Garchomp with Blizzard that connects this time. And last is Lucario, although, Potions. And actually, with that first potion, he used extreme speed after that. That's perfect. Ore Sphere gets me down low, but doesn't take me down. And Earthquake is able to one-shot the Lucario, winning us the run, and we become the champion. Some really, really hard points in the run. The second gym, the third rival fight, the fourth rival fight, Cyrus, Lucian. This was such a fun challenge, but also damn brutal. Wooper, my mascot for the channel and my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Silord here. You have done it. And yes, disregard the fact that Smallland did it, okay? I didn't know when I started and only remembered later. But does that matter? I wanted to do a challenge because I liked to watch them, and I chose the Whoopie Boy because he is my logo and I love him. That's the only reason. And if you have any other suggestions for a challenge, who knows, I might do another one at one point. Knowing this one took me a month and a half, don't hold your breath. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all maybe on my Mad Games Tycoon legendary tutorial videos, or anything else I do. I make daily videos, and the support would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.